Hey, just want to go over some information about newspapers and in particular newspaper articles. Now, whether you're reading a broadsheet, which is one of these big newspapers, usually the national publications, or you're reading a tabloid, the smaller ones, smaller local papers, you're going to have newspaper articles. And newspaper articles are written in a particular way. So I'm going to just go over how they are constructed. Articles will follow the high five method, and you've seen this before. We talk about the who, the what, the where, the when, and the why. So the high five. The 5 essential or most important pieces of information should go in the very, very first paragraph, or at the most, the second paragraph as well of your newspaper article. So it's the most important information. It gives the reader everything that they need to know before they move on. So if we have a look at an example of a newspaper article, here we go. This part here is called the headline. Okay, this here, the name of the person who wrote the article is called the byline. And then we've got the article itself. And you'll notice that they're usually written in short paragraphs and in columns. So if we have a look, what we're looking for are the 5 W's. The who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the how. So let's have a look if our theory is correct. If within these first 2 paragraphs we can find out who the article is about, what the article is about, when it occurred, why it occurred, and where. So we'll go through it. Making bicycle helmets compulsory has been a huge safety con that has done more harm than good, according to controversial New Australian Review. Canberra-based researcher Bill Curnow, who is president of the Cyclist Rights Action Group, which opposes compulsory helmets, said that not only had the move discouraged many people from cycling, governments around the country had ignored evidence that helmets could increase the risk of some types of brain injury. So, the who, I'm going to change over here because my writing is terrible. The who. Who is this article about? Well, that would happen to be this guy here, Bill Curnow. He's talking about the problem of bike helmets, and that it seems like it's a little bit of a con. The next one that we want to look at is the what. What is he saying? Well, he's basically saying that helmets have done, they've discouraged many people from cycling. So we can highlight that. Okay, and he's written a report about this. Okay, the next one that you want to look at is the when. Now, because this article is being cut off, we can't see the page where it was, we don't know the date. We can just assume that it was news from yesterday or earlier on today. Then the next one you have is who, what, when, where. Where did this occur? So we don't want to read any further on, we just want to stick to the first 2 paragraphs. Okay, don't be tempted to move on and read more into it. We're trying to test our theory that we can find everything we need within the first 1 to 2 paragraphs. So where did this occur? Well, this guy is a Canberra-based researcher. Okay, so we can assume that perhaps this interview was done or they looked into it in Canberra. Okay, so that one is there. Oops, is there. Who, what, when, where, why. Now, why can sometimes be the hard part, but we usually should be able to find it within the first 2 paragraphs. And he's saying that governments around the country have ignored evidence that helmets could increase the risk of some types of brain injury. So that is the last one, the what. Who, what, when, where, why. Why is this article relevant? Why is he talking about this? And it's from this part here that we can then kind of get a grasp about what the article is about. So what you see on the screen here is what's called an inverted pyramid. It's kind of like a pizza slice. It just kind of shows you that the most important information should be at the very top of the article, and then it trickles down into the least important information. So stuff, once you get down to the last couple of paragraphs, it's not essential to the article at all. So first couple of paragraphs, most importantly, the who, what, when, where, why. And then in the next couple of paragraphs after that, you expand on some of those ideas. So you give a little bit more information about who the person is, where it occurred, and a little bit more about why these events occurred. And then down the end, it usually finishes off with a quote, a statement, or some extra information that's not really essential to the article. And then that is basically how we write or can interpret a newspaper article. Thanks.